Alright, this is just a quick follow-up video to my last video I made on Phantom Forces about how to get your custom arm sleeves, as you can see. And this time, as some people asked, how if you can change your skybox and your hit markers. And yeah, obviously you can, honestly, it's actually not even that hard, it's just about the same. So plus this will be a simplified version of my last video, so go watch that if you haven't already. Let's get started. So again, like we did in the last video, you press Ctrl Shift Backspace once you're in the game. Then you get your special K menu. Now you click on Render Mod. Under Direct 3D 11 settings, you click on Render Mod Tools, and after that you get this mod kit. Then you just drag it up again. Like always, just go between these two lines till you see this arrow, double arrow thing, and then just drag it to the left. We don't need the live shader view. Then click on All Textures and click Refresh. Then what you need is you have to use your bracket keys. So just use your bracket keys to scroll through all of these textures. And what we are searching for is, we're gonna dump the skybox and the hit markers. This won't be that hard. So, and as you can see, if you scroll over some things, they will flash up. Once it's selected here, as you can see, they're already flashing up. This is the rounded skybox. And like always, if you haven't done this already, you click on Dump to Texture, to Disk, and then we keep searching. Maybe here, this is the second texture. Like as well, just dump it to texture. And now we're looking for our hit markers. So what you actually have to do is how to get your hit markers. You first have to load them in the game, because apparently they just don't load even if you show the texture. So just hit your person twice or something to get your hit markers spawn. And now if we go back to our render view, like obvious here, let's stretch it out again. It should have now loaded in the texture. Just refresh it. And then let's go through all of them again. Yeah, here. So you have to just hit someone or just get in a game, hit someone that you can actually get a hit marker. This is the hit marker, it's 73ED. It's this one here. And as well, just dumped into the texture. And now what I actually forgot to show in my last video is, after you've done everything and you're ready to edit the textures, what you can do is just close the menu, and instead of exiting your game, you go to Browse Texture Assets and click on go here, hover over Dump and click on Dump Textures. As you can see, this will just pull up your dump texture folder where all your dump textures are. Anyways, let's get into the editing. Obviously, now just like before, after you're on your desktop, start PaintNet, as I think most of you people that watch the video will probably use PaintNet for this. Alright, now that we're in here, we can go back to the folder where we dumped all the textures. And if you wonder where your textures might be, like what can happen sometimes is that they are uncompressed, aka compressed files. So you just have to look through them till you actually find them. Or obviously you can also just like do what I did, just screenshot your hash down to see. See, it should be 73E3, like 7E3D. And you can see 73ED. This is the hit marker texture. I'm just gonna drag it, close this. Just open image. As you can see, this is our texture here. This is the hit marker. Now you can just edit it. What you can do is you could probably just remove it to get no hit markers, but that's probably not what you guys would want. So let's edit it to something absolutely ridiculous just to show it off. One second, let me find something. Alright, I found something. I just cut out anything. I just cut out a part of my hoodie that I use on Roblox. You can literally use anything you want for the hit marker. Now after you cut your video, obviously just press Ctrl C to copy the thing. Then go over, press Ctrl V. Before you actually do that, make a new layer. It's gonna make everything easier. Then obviously keep canvas size if it's not already big enough. And as you can see, this is my texture. It's way bigger than the thing, hit marker. What you can do is you can just select these corners and just drag it smaller. What another helpful tip is, if you hold Shift, you can't like deform it. You can only make it smaller. So let's make it smaller. And let's make it roughly fit over our hit marker. Like this seems to be pretty fine. Now just merge the textures together, like always, just here, click then merge layers down. Then we can already go to File, Save As, then go back to your dump, go back to your SKRS, inject, textures, and just like always remove this compressed or uncompressed underscore till you just see the hash numbers. Then click Save, and like in the last video, select B8, G8, R8, A8, linear, plus generate maps on super sampling, click OK. Now it's saved. Then let's go over to the skybox, and this is just a quick heads up, you have to edit the sky textures every time you have to edit the sky textures for every map. This is the upper part of the skybox and this should be the lower part. Maybe we can't open this. Here, this is the side part. I edited obviously for the Desert Storm, as you could see. Anyways, again, let me find real quick, let's find a cute nice sky and then I'll be right back. I found this nice cute little pink sky. I think if you can't already tell, I like pink and blue. So after you find a picture, just drag it onto your desktop. I have a second screen so you can see, but just drag it onto your desktop, then drag it up here, then click open image. As you can see, now you can already press Control A and then Control C to copy it. Go back to your skybox, then make a new layer. What I always do, press Control V, keep canvas size, and then you can already drag it how you want it. I want this to be like this, to have the sun like only half in the picture, like this. That's fixed, that looks good. And obviously you would need to find a texture that obviously works for the top. I'm just gonna copy both of them to the same thing, then again merge down. Then I'm just gonna copy this over to this. And then you can already just save them again like this, remove this part, go back to your SKRS, inject, textures. You already know it if you watched my last video. Also guys, don't forget to sub and subscribe to get more tutorials if I make more. So now that we exported both of these textures here, you can just close out of this game. You can just close out and already start your Roblox again. And I'll be right back in a second when I'm in the game. Right, now that we're actually in the game, I can showcase to you everything. So let's real quick change it to Desert Storm. So now that we're in Desert Storm, as you can already see, our texture has been applied and it also reflects in the skybox. And this is a safer way to actually edit your textures. Obviously the old way also works for some maps, so I'm not gonna show how to do the old way of just changing your sky textures in your Roblox game files because it has been done 20 billion times already. But as you can see, the sky texture loaded perfectly. You have your reflector. And for our hit markers, I'll real quick turn with an alt and then we're gonna check out the hit markers if they worked. Right, now that now that mod loaded, we can check out if the hit markers worked. Oh my god, and as you can see, they work perfectly. So yeah, that's about how you change your hit markers. Obviously don't use them like I do. They're just ridiculous how they look. It's absolutely ridiculous how they look. But now you know how to actually change your skybox and hitboxes and everything. You need to know how to absolutely go crazy in this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's just a little follow up. Again, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and comment if I should make a tutorial about changing anything else. Anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day or night. Peace out. Ciao, ciao.